Hey there, everyone. Hope everybody's weekend is going well so far. Considering tomorrow's Monday, right? So, well, I had a great weekend. I hadn't really planned on doing a Vinyl Finds video, although I have quite a bit to show. I was trying to figure out how to break it up and show what I've been picking up for the past few weeks. But uh, today was the day. Um, So basically, today being Sunday, a lot of these little antique shops that are in my area, they're typically open on the weekends because I guess a lot of the owners have other real jobs. So I stopped by four of them today. The fourth one was necessity, I guess you could say in the end. But basically, long story short, I hit 3 or 4 different stores within a 5 to 10 minute ride from my house. Not even, it was so close. Um, and nobody had anything. The last antique store I went to, well, not really antique, more of, I don't know, it's almost like a junk store. This guy just opened up, a year or two ago, and he gets things donated to him. He buys, he buys like contents of a house, whatever, and he puts them up for sale. But he's got really, really, really good prices. Nothing like outrageous, and he even gives stuff away. If you're a regular customer, he'll just give you stuff, whatever. But so I had just gone to his shop on Friday, and today on my way home after hitting these 3 or 4 other stores, I figured I'd stop by and just see if there was anything there, because his inventory is constantly changing from one day to the next. So I went in. He had nothing, but I got to talking to an older couple there, and we would just start talking about records, and the woman had said that she had a crate or like a tote of records that if I was interested. I said, well, they were kind of skeptical about showing me what they had, but she offered, so I kind of pushed the subject. So I was like, I got time today if you have some time. And she was, oh, sure, sure. So I followed her and her husband about 2 minutes up the road, and she pulled this Tupperware container out of the closet filled with 45s, mostly records, 33s, some 78s and 45s, but mostly just regular LPs. Regular stuff, I'll give you an example. Some of the stuff was handed down to her by her parents. A lot of it was the barbershop stuff from the 60s. It goes from like the late 50s to the early 60s. A bunch of stuff like that. It was typical stuff, There was some good stuff though. Really typical stuff that you would see in somebody's collection. Stuff like this. All this stuff, get rid of it. I'll sell it. I'll throw it away. I'll do something with it. I'll donate it. I'm not too sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. But I've processed and separated everything how I wanted it. This one actually looked kind of neat. I might give this one a listen. Homer and Death Row Strike Back. So, but pretty much all this is going where, I don't know. Some 78s. Let's do 78s. 78s that I'm keeping. I have another pile of 78s. About like that. That I'm going to get rid of. With a Patsy Cline. Walking After Midnight. And Poor Man's Roses. I don't generally pick up 78s, but when particular artists, I will, if they're, cheap price. The Everly Brothers, Little Richard. I mean, you can't pass Little Richard up. Little Richard, that's Can't Believe You Want to Leave, and Keep It Knockin'. Okay. Got some Platters. Smiley Lewis, I'm not familiar with, but it sounds interesting. more platters. Louis Armstrong and his All Stars. That's Backo Town Blues and Mac the Knife. There you go. So again, sub 78s, I'll pick them up. You know, they're cheap enough. Fats Domino. I mean, you can't say no to Fats Domino. And these are actually really clean. They were literally in her closet. She doesn't have a record player. She hasn't listened to them in years. It's Fats Domino. What's the reason I'm not pleasing you? And Blue Monday. So another Fats Domino. This one's When My Dreamboat Comes Home and So Long. Oh, Elvis Presley, right? I mean, I've never seen 78s like not scratch. They're always beat to shit, and I'm not going to bother showing you because you're probably not going to see, but there are no scratches on these. It's unbelievable. This is Elvis Presley, Don't Be Cruel, and the other one is Hound Dog. Just beautiful stuff. I've learned you have to be really careful with these 78s, so let's put those over there. I'm gonna hold on a sec. Okay. If anybody is into sheet music, I have. Oh, this was in there too. Double this. This is about half. Going back to the 40s. There's some good stuff in here. Some Walt Disney stuff. There's some Danny Kaye. It's my family's favorite, my kids' favorite Christmas movie, White Christmas. I'm gonna keep that one, but if anybody's interested, there's some really neat stuff in here. It was like everything was in this box, in this tote, I mean, and it was like she just wanted to kind of get rid of everything, and I understood. I said, I get it. I said, I'm not going to use any of this. This is another good one. Some sheet music. She'd rather just get rid of it all, so it was... I'll do something with it. If somebody likes sheet music, let me know. Maybe I'll work something out, but I'm not going to get rid of that yet. I'm going to hold on to that for a while and see if I can sell it or donate to somebody who collects it. So going on, I showed 78s. I talked about some LPs, 45s. So I'm going to show you some 45s. I'm not going to show all of them, but just a few. And I'm a sucker for Christmas music. There's Perry Como. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And these 45s are super clean. The Lovin' Spoonful. This one's Strawberry Alarm Clock, Birdman of Alcatraz, and Incense and Peppermints by Strawberry Alarm Clock. Beach Boys, anybody Beach Boy fans? You're So Good to Me and Sloop John B. All right. Super clean, beautiful picture sleeve. This is actually a really nice one. This one's Stevie Wonder. He looks like a kid in this. This is called Hey Harmonica Man and This Little Girl. And look how young he is. I mean, he's young. I don't know how old he is in that picture, but like super clean. But here it is again. I mean, he's just a kid in that picture. It's great. Fifth Dimension. What else? Tavares. Tavares was a local band from New Bedford. Earth, Wind and Fire. Some other stuff. Moms and the Papas. Those are the picture sleeves. Did I mention Beatles fans may want to pay attention? So I shot this once already, and I had to censor it so much that I just said, hell with it, I'm gonna reshoot it. Some picture sleeves here. This is the Beatles' Act Naturally and Yesterday. All You Need Is Love, Baby, You're a Rich Man. All these have the 45s in them. I'll cry instead, and I'm happy just to dance with you. I want to hold your hand, and I saw her standing there. If I Feel and I Love Her. And these look to be played once. Nothing special except for, I guess, this is Twist and Shout, the Beatles, on the Tolly Records. Some more Beatles. I'll Get You and She Loves You. And that's on Swan label. Beautiful copies. I'm going to have to do a part 2 of this to show the LPs. And if you're watching this and you're a Beatles fan, you're certainly going to want to pay attention to part 2. And the Beatles, small Beatles. But I thought those are... I mean, I don't have any Beatles picture sleeves. I'll show you again. There's one. 2. And these are just really nice. I mean, I don't know if I should probably end up putting them in a frame of some kind because their picture sleeves are so hard to get a hold of. Sorry, is that Paul? Sorry, Paul. I mean, they're just really nice. And I didn't know any. I knew the 45s were in here, but I didn't know what they were. Basically, what I looked at were the LPs. I took everything. I took the 45s out. I took the 70. I almost said 79s. I took the 78s out. I took all the sheet music out, and I just went right for the LPs. And we established right away that it was going to be an all or nothing. And I kind of offered that too. It was like, if you want me to, I might as well I'll just take it all just to kind of help you out, and I'll find somebody to take what I don't want. But I honestly didn't know. I mean, it probably wouldn't have changed. The price wouldn't have changed if I had seen the 45s. Because like I said, I had made an offer for everything even before I saw the 45s. I had no idea what was in there. But the records, I'll have to do a part 2. Trust me, you guys will want to see it. I found some pretty good stuff for myself. Some other stuff I put in a crate that I'll probably sell or use for a trade or a swap. But I'm probably gonna part 2 to this video will probably just be focus on mostly what I'm keeping for myself. And yeah, stick around, part 2. Peace.